Hello everyone, thank you for being here. My name is Allyson Wells, and today I will be speaking about a person who has had a profound effect on my life. Who here remembers the first time they met the true love of their life? That one person who could make all of the pain in your past go away and give you hope for the future. For me, I met the love of my life on Wednesday, May 21st, 2014. I always dreamed of one day becoming a mother. I grew up an only child, and I was often alone. My mother was my best friend. We had our issues, as most mothers and daughters do, but there was still a bond there that could not be broken, and I had one day hoped to be able to share that same bond with a child of my own. When I was 22, my mother unexpectedly passed away. I was left feeling alone and hurt. About 3 years after my mother passed away, I found out I was pregnant. This news came about a week after my dad had to have emergency surgery because he had a mass at the opening of his windpipe. This was a very stressful time for me, and it interfered with my excitement about becoming a mother. 3 months into my pregnancy, my father passed away. Even though I had another human being growing inside of me, I had never felt more alone in my life. I realized that now I had to grow up and take responsibility for my unborn child's sake. Despite the stress that I was under, I was still very excited about becoming a mother. I was even more excited when I found out I was going to be having a girl, which was my wish. I remember how excited I was when I could start to feel her kicking and moving around and even having the hiccups. I recall a time when I was at work with my best friend, Ashley, who is here with us today. Hi, Ashley. And I was telling her about how I could feel the baby kicking. So I turned around and she put her hand on my belly and she could feel the baby kicking. And I'll never forget how her face lit up when she felt the kick. As it got closer to the end of my pregnancy, I started having issues with my blood pressure. I was diagnosed with preeclampsia and was scheduled to be induced sooner than my expected due date in June. After discussing the time frame with my daughter's father, we decided on Memorial Day weekend. On May 20th, I had had a really stressful day at work, and I remember going to lunch with my best friend Ashley, and when I ordered my meal, I also ordered a large regular Mountain Dew, which was a very huge mistake. By the end of the day, I started showing more severe symptoms of preeclampsia. I was advised to go to the labor and delivery department, and there I was induced. I was worried because I wasn't quite ready for her arrival at home, but I was more than ever ready to finally meet her. 24 hours later, I gave birth to a beautiful and healthy baby girl. She is 6 pounds and 5 ounces, 18 and a half inches long. I named her Amelia. 2 days later, when we were ready to go home, I still remember how terrified and excited it felt to have her home with me. I was now responsible for another human being. It was my job to love and protect and care for her. This was my new purpose in life. She is and will always be the love of my life. All of the pain in my past and the hurt that I've experienced doesn't matter anymore because she is my hope for the future. Thank you.